23, Lorraine Letman. Number 19, Bryce Gibson. Number 2, Santiago Sierra. Number 3, Will Wofford. Number 10, David Ray. Number 16, Isaac McGinnis. Number 28, Tommy Fizel. Number 35, Mario Magonia. Number 24, Sam Geddes. And finally, number 22, Mason Visconti. Please rise and remove your caps for the playing of the national anthems. First, for our visitors from Canada. Please stay standing and welcome the color guard from the Kansas National Guard.
Hello everyone and welcome to this broadcast of Kaw Valley FC Cranes Soccer. For joining us for the second time today, we appreciate it. Because of some inclement weather last night, the Cranes played this morning at 11 a.m. in Lawrence at Rock Chalk Park, picking up a 3-1 victory over Thunder Bay. New look squad tonight. A couple familiar players that subbed on at the end, but all new starting group, starting 11 for the Cranes tonight. As you can see here, with the full 18 as well. If you watched the broadcast this morning, you're going to be sorely disappointed by the quality of this one. We appreciate our friends at Midco for doing our Lawrence matches, our Tamika matches, me, a microphone, and a camera. But we're excited that you're joining us, and we are about to get underway here against the visitors from Winnipeg. Winnipeg played last night in Des Moines. The Cranes were 3-0 last year against Winnipeg, and we're about to get underway here. Kaw Valley FC comes into the season 1-0-1, opening the season last Saturday, a week from today, with a 1-1 draw against St. Louis. 0-0 draw against St. Louis, and then scoring 3 goals this morning in a 3-1 victory over Thunder Bay. So we see Kaw Valley with the early pressure. Santiago Sierra out of the back. And looks like Will Lawfer, the Central Arkansas and Lawrence product, will take the throw here. Back to Sierra. Filippo Erico, UMKC product, starting in goal tonight for the Cranes after a brilliant performance from Nico Neto in the first matchup today. So we're just under a minute in. Here, a muggy but pretty night in Topeka. Much better weather than we had last night, where we had to cancel the match because of inclement weather. Looks like we're going to be able to get it through today. Winnipeg capitalizing on the turnover here. And looks like we're going to have a late foul from the assistant referee. It'll be a free kick to Winnipeg. So again, 1 minute in. Cranes with an almost completely new lineup. Different starting 11 from this morning's contest. If you get a chance, check out our social media channels. You can see 2 just brilliant goals from Ignacio Larich and Ponte Papagariov. Ponte's came just at the end of the first half. Cranes actually started this morning's match down 1-0 in the first 5 minutes, but within 90 seconds, Larich was taken down in the box, and we had a penalty kick from Christopher Bonney. Cranes tied it up and really controlled the match after that. Second minute. Neither team with much attacking action so far. We'll run through the starters as they touch the ball. Apologies on the sight lines here a little bit. As you can tell, we're in a bit of a box window here, so anything on that deep corner is going to be tough for us to grab. Here comes Mario Magana. Mario back to Isaac McGinnis. Finds David Ray. Over to Lawfer. And he plays the ball to Visconti. We'll see if Mason can get on the end of this. It's played to the middle. Sorry, I'm losing camera here. And falls harmlessly to the keeper. Have it around in the midfield here a little bit. And now Winnipeg looks to attack. Dangerous run shut down by Bryce Gibson. Bryce, a former SKC Academy player, now plays at Creighton. Bryce actually subbed in this morning and played a little bit of forward, which is what he played for a while in Academy, before switching to his center back position he plays now in college and for Kaw Valley FC. Sam Gettings giving chase here at the top. Winnipeg retains possession here in the 4th minute, still scoreless. Nice takeaway by Magana. He'll play it through to Gettings. And it looks like Sam was offside. So nice little build up there. Maybe a step, half a step offsides from Gettings. Who's had a great spring for UMKC. So 4th minute. Here in Topeka on Hometown Heroes Night, we had a fire truck out in the parking lot, Engine 7 from the Topeka Fire Department. We were stoked to have them with us. Now the deep ball is going to be played. Visconti's going to try and get on the end of it. Looks like he does have the foot speed to get there. And Mason's still got to control it. Here he goes. Down the touchline. Does a great job there to get a corner for the Cranes. Good news, Cranes fans, I now have somebody to help operate the camera. Hopefully it'll be a little smoother here for the final 85 plus minutes. Looks like Tommy Fiesel is going to take our corner here. Tommy just finished a star-studded career at Newman University in Wichita. Also heavily involved with the Sporting Wichita Academy. Tommy with an in-swinger. Ooh, headed by Lettner, had a good look at it, but just high. Great corner from Tommy. And Lori did a good job there to get in the box. In last night's contest, Winnipeg played Des Moines pretty even through 55 minutes. But then Des Moines, the Central Conference champion from last year, really poured it on in the last 35, scoring 5 goals. Ball's going to come here to the near side. Lettner's going to give chase. It's going to go out and be a throw for Kaw Valley. Almost 6 minutes in. Lettner coming here to the far side. You may just have to trust us on a few of these. Gibson to David Ray. Ray to Loffer. Two Kansas kids hooking up there with Fizel and Loffer. Now to Mason Visconti. He'll go down. Will the left back overlapping. Ooh. Mason takes a tough tackle, and so it looks like we're just going to play on. Ray giving chase. Winnipeg looking to make something of this. Play the ball to the middle. Nice play by Bryce Gibson. Bryce to Gettings. A little heavy and taken out. And we're going to have a free kick here from center. This looks like Isaac McGinnis is going to take it. McGinnis just finished a freshman campaign at Pennsylvania. Sierra with the long ball. And Tommy's going to try and get on the end of it. Fizel in the corner. Again, you're going to have to trust us in that corner. Ooh, Mario. Magana gets taken out, and it's going to be a throw for Winnipeg. Referee's either signaling touch or that he has a lot of cash. In the first match against St. Louis, Lettner, the right back, overlapped a lot for Kaw Valley, putting a lot of pressure on the defense from that right side, and it looks like that's going to be the trend again tonight. Eighth minute, still scoreless. Gibson to Lettner. Kaw Valley's had the majority of the possession. Last year's matches were all 3 won by Kaw Valley. 2-1 in the home opener for Kaw Valley on May 24th of last year in Rock Chalk Park. on a goal in the first minute from Miguel Yuste and a second half finish from Tucker Stevenson. Winnipeg got one back in the 80th, but Kaw Valley held on for the victory. The second contest was the next day in Topeka. It was Sunday afternoon in Topeka. On a very hot, almost 100-degree day over at Washburn, Kaw Valley picked up the 4-1 victory. And then finally the Cranes ended the season up in Winnipeg with a 4-2 victory. Looks like we're going to have a throw from Lettner here on the right corner. A muggy but nice night here in Topeka. Ball gets into the box. Booted out of there, but not far enough to keep the Cranes out of the attack. Ray, now to Sierra. To Visconti, tries to go back to Sierra, but it's a little light. And good work by McGinnis. He draws the foul. Great work there from Isaac McGinnis. That could have been potentially dangerous for Winnipeg, but Isaac really did well to get his body in front of the player and draw the foul. Ray now to Loffer. As the Cranes again hold most of the possession here, just entering the 10th minute. Nice play by Santiago Sierra, but Winnipeg will keep possession. Shot aimlessly blocked, and Sierra probably could have let Filippo get to it, but safely plays it out, and we're going to have a corner. We have 3 returning Cranes in the 11. Bryce Gibson, Santiago Sierra, Tommy Fiesel. Other 8 are... Oh, sorry, I apologize. 4, Sam Gettings. The other 7 are new to the squad. Header comes in, and it's a great job to stand him up by Santi. And header aimlessly goes out. After tonight's contest, the Cranes will be back at home in Rock Chalk Park on Friday. They'll host St. Louis for their second of 4 contests this year. That match will be at 7:30. If you trust the weather 6 days out, it looks like a beautiful 80-degree night. We hope to have a great crowd out at Rock Chalk Park for that in Lawrence. On Sunday, the Cranes will then travel to St. Louis for a 2 p.m. kick. So those two teams who generally aren't big fans of each other over the last couple years will get to see a lot of each other in 48 hours. Last year's match in Lawrence, it was a 2-1 victory for Kaw Valley, ended with 42 total fouls. Here comes Winnipeg. Sierra does well. Ball's going to bounce around to Sierra, now to Magana. Mario gets 2-hand grabbed, and they'll get a quick foul. Mario thought about the quick restart. He's really causing some havoc on the right-hand side. Mario coming off a great season at Barton County Community College. Long ball here to Lettner. He overlaps. Going to have some people in the box. We'll see what Laurent decides to do. Laurie now to Mario. Magana sends to the middle. Looks like the keeper's going to be there. So again, another nice build-up from the Cranes. You feel like if they can get 1, they might get 4. As with last night, Winnipeg seems to be okay with the counter. Looks like we're going to have a throw here for Kaw Valley. Be tougher to find a taller set of center backs in our league with Bryce Gibson, Santiago Sierra, and Jordan Salt. Here comes Visconti. Is he going to be on the end of it? He will. Gettings in the box. Oh, tries to play it back, but nobody's behind there. Creative play by Sam. Nice battle there with Loffer and number 0 from Winnipeg. Number 0 actually didn't view it as a nice battle. McGinnis with the interception. Gets to Visconti. He's got Mario in the middle. He's going to take a foul here. Again, Mason Visconti has been all over the place here in the first 14 minutes, making those deep penetrating runs up the left-hand side. Almost 15 in, no score yet. Wherever you're at, we thank you for joining us here for some Kaw Valley FC soccer. A doubleheader, pretty rare in soccer, but with our large rosters, we're able to see a lot of our players in tonight's match, which is great. Looks like David Ray is going to take this. Loops it in. Gibson goes up for the header, can't get ahead of it. And I believe that's going to go out for a corner. And it is. Yeah, Winnipeg probably should have played that. And you're just going to have to trust this corner is happening because of the less than ideal sight lines we have here. It looks like it's Sam Gettings who's going to walk over and take it. Winnipeg coach calmly giving his team instructions. Nice corner by Gettings. Down to Ray. He might have a go. He does, and it's just wide. So a great corner from Sam Gettings. Second beautiful corner we've had from a couple returning Cranes and Gettings and Tommy. But David Ray's shot goes just wide. So again, Kaw Valley playing great here in the first 16 minutes. Winnipeg happy to just try and counter. David Ray with, oh, looks like they're going to give him a foul. And he's reaching for a card. Guess he's going to say he came in studs up, but he hit the ball twice before a Winnipeg player ever came into the picture. But he goes in the book. First yellow for David Ray. Santiago Sierra got a yellow up in our opening match today. First booking for either team. As always, thanks to our presenting partner, Ortho Kansas and LMH Health. All this wouldn't be possible without their support. You'll see us proudly wear their logo across our chest. Thanks to Janice J., everybody at LMH Health, and our trainers, especially Jamie Blackham, who's at every practice. So Winnipeg with their first spell of possession here in their half. And quickly ends. Loffer will send it back to Erico. In game number, I believe this would be 19, for Kaw Valley FC total in their history. Filippo wears the alternate goalie kit for the first time. We usually see our goalies out there in the bright orange. He's chosen to go with the gray and fluorescent yellow stripes. Loffer looks for Gettings in the middle, but nobody's home. Winnipeg will look to capitalize. Number 12's got some good pace. Ooh, 10 with a nice benefit. Let's one go, and it'll go wide. So we're 18 and a half in. First real shot for Winnipeg there. A hopeful one from 30 yards or so. See McGinnis dropping deep into his own end to get a start, and here comes Gibson. Again, a former attacker, very skilled. Had a great college season for Creighton, a perennial power in NCAA soccer. Here's Visconti. He's liked this matchup. Here he goes again, and he's going to get taken down for the third time. We'll see if we're going to get a little count in the card or no. He's got to be close. That's the third foul Visconti's drawn on the left-hand side. Yeah, he's saying, I think, one more, and you're going to see a color. Looks like David Ray is going to be the one who's playing this free kick. 25, 30 yards or so. Bring Gibson forward, Sierra forward. Send in. Gibson gets a head on it, goes wide. Again, it's going to be able to save it. We got a corner. All right. And it's going to be Gettings. If we can get a replay of his last corner, I feel good about our chances of sticking one up early. 20th minute. Gettings in. Gaggle of defenders there, and yeah. A foul on McGinnis, it looks. And we'll come back the other way. We're excited to welcome back Feldmeyer Financial as our official financial advisor for 2019. Head to feldmeyerfinancial.com. Learn more about Aaron and his team in Lawrence and all over Kansas, really. One of our original sponsors. It looks like we're going to have a nope, no foul there. Referee says get up. And Winnipeg with a nice header comes back to Gibson, to Lettner, and he's going to have to do something with it quick, and he does. Gibson shuts down that attack. Not a Magana. Mario to Gettings. Here comes Sam. They're going to play the advantage. Offer to Ray. Here comes Tommy. Ooh, that might be. Ooh, that might have been straight red, but we're going yellow. That was nasty. Let's hope Tommy's okay. That was late and high and bad. So first booking, 21st minute for Winnipeg. Tommy pops up. The second game against Winnipeg last year in Topeka, Tommy scored an absolute banger from about 20 yards. If you watch the stream from this morning's match, he was pretty unlucky not to get a goal on a screamer from about 25 yards in the 80th minute or so. If Sierra takes this, that wall should watch out. And it looks like it might be Santi. And it is. It's blocked by the wall. McGinnis back in. Bounce around. Visconti does good to keep control. Mason's played an excellent 22 minutes thus far. Sierra to Erico, and we're going to reset. So 23rd minute. Neither side's been able to put one in the back of the net. Kaw Valley's held the majority of the possession, had the majority of the chances. But with this attacking style Winnipeg's going to play, you never know. Here comes Gettings. Tommy Fiesel's on the right. Back heel to Gettings. To the middle. And he sniffed out. And out for a throw. It's going to be Lawford, the Sporting Kaw Valley product. Magana to Fiesel. He's got Lettner here, but he's going to have a go. Tommy from deep. Oh! It's going to drop to Gettings. And Sam Gettings finishes it! Two of our returning Cranes team up for a goal. Tommy Fiesel with just a missile. Keeper didn't have the heart to try and snag it. Has to bring it down. Sam Gettings jumps on it. Puts one on the board for the Cranes. So Gettings strikes first. Kaw Valley FC on top, 1-0. Two returners team up there. You like Tommy's confidence. 30 yards. Let's have a go. Got a lot of confidence from his performance this morning. That one had a lot of movement, a lot of pace. Ate the keeper up, and Gettings was there to pounce. Lettner to Visconti. Now at the Tommy. Here he goes again. We're going to have a throw to Winnipeg. Here's Santiago Serra barking from the back. Don't let it out. Don't let it out. The Cranes would like another one here quick. Throw for Kaw Valley. So Winnipeg typically takes their American road trip for Heartland Division play in one swoop. So they play 5 matches in about 8 days. This is the second match for their season, third match for Kaw Valley. We'll end the season up in Winnipeg. Turnover there by Lawfer. So Sam Gettings makes it 1-0 and 1-0 in the 24th. Sam played his freshman season at William Jewell. Oh, here's going to be a dangerous ball. And then I see Gettings poke him all the way back on defense, and that's going to go out for a throw for Winnipeg. Gettings played his freshman season at William Jewell. Transferred to UMKC for the spring. Scored 2 goals in the spring season for UMKC. Now has his second career goal for Kaw Valley FC, first in league play. Scored a beautiful header last year against the Bug Eaters up in Omaha. Magana trying to clean up the mess here. Gets it about 20 yards. Winnipeg will retain possession and have a go. It's deflected. And it's going to go wide. Who is it deflected off of? For a corner. '28th minute. Winnipeg's going to play corner. Looks like everybody's going to be in the box for the Cranes except for Visconti, the Clemson student athlete, another former Sporting Kansas City Academy player. Ball sent in. Headed around. Gettings in the mix. Tommy Fiesel in the mix. It's going to go back and just bomb it out of there. Winnipeg's going to try and keep it in. Oh, this could be dangerous. So, Visconti needed about one more step to really make that interesting. And this is now going to be Visconti again. See his pace. He's going to get fouled again. Ooh. They're going to say dive. going to respectfully disagree. Here comes Gibson. Ooh, and Bryce just gets clobbered. We're going to have a free kick here for Kaw Valley. So you just feel if the Cranes can keep putting pressure on, the goals are there. Again, with playing this morning, Cranes have a full bench, but three of the players on the bench, played minutes this morning. May see them just for a short spell. Here's McGinnis. He's going to try and find his buddy Visconti. It's going to be back out at the top, but played by Winnipeg. And they're just going to give it a big boot to midfield. So 1 goal for Kaw Valley, 1 card apiece. And we're 12 arguing for a foul. Ref telling Lettner outright, had a good tackle. Like that communication. We've had this center ref a few times this year. He always does a nice job. '30th minute, 1-0 to the home side. Kaw Valley looking to complete a 6-point weekend, a 6-point day. 7 points total. It will put us in first place in the Heartland Division with the victory tonight. Des Moines carries a perfect 2-0 record with victories over Green Bay and this current Winnipeg squad. If you followed the Cranes last year, there's a bit of a division change. The Heartland Division, Chicago moved over to the Great Lakes. Still part of the Central Conference, but now they're in the Great Lakes Division. Chicago made it to the semifinals of the PDL playoffs last year. Great squad. Beat the Cranes 2-0 and 3-0. Here comes Gettings, and he's going to be... So a bit of a change. Green Bay, new team to the league this year. They replaced Chicago in the Heartland Division. And last year, Kaw Valley played 2 games out of conference, actually, not out of division, out of conference as well, against the Oklahoma City Energy, losing to Oklahoma City 2-1 here and winning 2-0 on the road at Oklahoma City. So those cross conference games are gone. 14 total league schedule with a friendly here and a friendly there with the Bug Eaters again. Green Bay building a beautiful new park for a minor league baseball and soccer team. We'll head up there for 2 matches later in the month. And we'll play Green Bay in back-to-back matches here in Lawrence and Topeka. June 7th in Lawrence, June 8th here at Hummer. Both 7:30 kicks. Of course, Kansas weather depending. The Green Bay Voyagers. Visconti again, just paying rent on that left side. Now to McGinnis, a little heavy touch. I think he was thinking about having a go. Here comes Winnipeg looking to counter. Good ball, but Gibson's going to sniff it out. And Ray Campoy sends it out to Loffer. Last season, Cranes finished 6-6-2. 3rd in the Heartland Division inaugural season. 3 points out of a playoff spot. Here's Gettings. He's going to go back to Lettner, and Winnipeg does well to clear it out. That right side combo of Lettner, Magana, and Gettings have looked really, really solid here in the first 34 minutes. a foul here on Gettings. Reset play as we go down in the 34th minute. I imagine we'll see some Cranes make their debuts tonight. It's the first match for Laufer. Magana and Gettings this season, in the first match for Erico as a Crane. Colin Ennis on the bench. I imagine we'll see him some tonight. Also Kane Scott, Derek Dudley on the bench, 2 Lawrence products. Ethan Bandre, returning goalkeeper out of Salina and the University of Pacific. Here's Magana. Laufer overlaps a bit to Visconti. Again, Winnipeg happy to stay in their shell. Fiesel and Gettings playing a little two-man game there in the middle. Magana now, a little heavy of a touch. Does well to get it back, but they're going to try to play the advantage, but then they came back to give the foul after Mario got around him. So Colin Ennis getting loose. I imagine we're going to see him here soon. It's an exciting night for us for Hometown Heroes Night. We had Engine 7 from the Topeka Fire Department in the parking lot before the match. And we had a color guard from the Kansas Army National Guard here to present the colors. On the 31st, our next Friday match, we're going to celebrate our mascot's birthday. It'll be Casey's birthday. Casey's going to be joined by a bunch of her buddies. Rumor is that Hat Trick Harry from Swope Park's going to be there. Big J from the University of Kansas. The Bishop Seabury Seahawk. Here comes Tommy Fiesel. He has a go. It's deflected, and it's going to fall to the keeper. So Tommy with another nice rip. We might see a Free State Firebird there. You just never know. It's a birthday party. We invited them. We hope they bring a gift. You can get your tickets at kawvalleyfc.com/tickets. There's $10 for adults, $5 for 10 and under, and 65 and over. We have lots of great packages. You can come join us upstairs in the LBC members area. Complimentary Kaw Valley Kolsch and food and air conditioning. Lots of different options you can check out at kawvalleyfc.com/tickets. As always, our home matches are streamed on kawvalleyfc.com/kvfctv. But if you're watching this, you already know that. '37th minute. 1-0 to the home side. On a Sam Gettings goal. Off just an absolute rocket from Tommy Fiesel that couldn't be handled by the keeper. Visconti still causing trouble. Gets taken down. And just a little point, nothing. Colin Ennis getting ready to check in for the Cranes. If I had to guess, he's going to replace David Ray. But I'm up here in the booth and on the sideline, so I don't know. Filippo gets to touch the ball for, I think, the third time tonight. Fourth. If you followed the Cranes last year, you'll notice a bit of a change in style over the first two matches. Kaw Valley FC played a lot out of the back. Relied on their defense and the prowess of Tucker Stevenson and his one-on-one scoring ability. Through the first two matches, Kaw Valley has really gone on the attack. Lots of overlapping runs. See Coach Ishtavan trying to bring Winnipeg out of their shell a little bit here. See if they can give Gettings and Pizzell and Visconti and Magana and McGinnis room to work. We'll see what Winnipeg chooses to do. Their current behavior suggests they may be okay to watch. As I mentioned earlier, one of our partners is Lawrence Beer Company. You're going to come join us in the LBC members area for every Lawrence match. Also, head down to their brewery on Pennsylvania, get a Kaw Valley Kolsch, an East Side Burger, or whatever you prefer. Go see Matt, and Brendan, and Ken, and all the guys at LBC. Sierra says, finally, let's play this forward. Here comes Lettner. Laurie to Magana. Mario with a good turn. He's got space. Still got space. Leaves it off to Gettings. See what Sam chooses to do. Left foot. And high. And finally, Colin Ennis has been standing there for a while. He gets a sub in, and he's going to replace Tommy Fiesel. Already created a goal. Tommy played this morning. Puts in 40 minutes tonight. It's a full day's work. The senior from Newman University in Wichita, Kansas. Fans give Tommy a nice send-off. Tommy just a tremendous player, tremendous guy, great ambassador for Sporting Wichita and for Kaw Valley FC.
Substitution for Kaw Valley.
And we're back to action. About to enter the 41st. Looks like the Cranes are going to work hard to try and keep it in their end, but Winnipeg just plays it deep. So I think we're going to have a little cat and mouse game here. Head coach Ishtavan Irvani trying to force the Winnipeg squad out of this just packed in shell they've got. But with a 1-goal lead, at some point, you may see Winnipeg try to get more offensive. Here comes Lettner. Mario to Colin Ennis. He plays a big swooping ball to Loffer. Loffer, one of 3 Lawrence natives on the squad. .42 minute. Cranes on top. If you don't, follow us on our social media channels. You can see the goals from this morning's match. We'll get Sam's goal up after the match. Comments from players. Lots of good stuff. It's Kaw Valley FC on Facebook, at Kaw Valley FC on Twitter and Instagram. Thanks to our partners at Oriad Studios for all the excellent... Oh, my cameraman left. I just realized that. Sorry, guys. Thanks to our excellent photographers at Oriad Studios for all the just killer shots you're going to see on our social media. Ken Schmidt and his team just do an excellent job. So we're going to have a corner here for Winnipeg. 43 minutes. A couple minutes before halftime. So the top of the box. We bounced around. A little dangerous space here. Sierra does well to play it sideways. And we're going to have a throw for Winnipeg. You're going to have to trust me on that. So, first really dicey moment for Kaw Valley. Here comes Winnipeg still attacking. Ball's going to be played across. Headed up. It's going to fall to Erico harmlessly. So, daps up Bryce Gibson. Filippo gets his first hand on the ball. As we approach the end of regular time here in the first half. Laurie Lettner to Colin Ennis. Isaac McGinnis. Colin plays at Kentucky. This is another Sporting Kansas City Academy product. Visconti now on the right. Lost our video here, sorry. We're going to have some discussion on whose throw it is. It's going to be a Kaw Valley throw. Last 15 seconds regular time. Throw from Lettner to his now UMKC teammate Gettings. And we've hit stoppage time. Looks like we're going to have 1 minute of stoppage time, the fourth official tells us. Ennis plays it out wide to Gettings. Ooh, Sam with a nice touch, but a little heavy. Looking for the foul. It's going to be a goal kick for Winnipeg. 1-0 to the home side. Again, thank you for joining us tonight. Third game of the USL League 2 season, newly branded this year from PDL to USL League 2. Fits within the USL soccer system. And it's an interesting league in terms of the... Oh, I'm going to be quiet here, so we might have an attack. And he's going to shut it down. And at the end of the half. All right, so end of the first half. 1-0 to the home side. The Cranes have most of the possession in the first half. Get the lone goal, the rebound from Sam Gettings after just a bullet from Tommy Fiesel. Coach Urbani, I'm pretty sure, not exchanging pleasantries here, asking, I think, why they blew stoppage time when Visconti probably had a one-on-one. Coach never shy about his opinions. We will be back after half. Second half is underway. Cranes lead 1-0 over Winnipeg. Kaw Valley now move right to left. Cranes' advantage came from a nice tidy finish from Sam Gettings after a shot from 30 yards or so was parried away by the goalie, but not far enough out of danger. Here come the Cranes. Same 11 that came into the half with. Only change so far has been Colin Ennis for Tommy Fiesel. Comes Lettner, overlapping on the right side. Try an ambitious ball into Gettings, headed behind him. But it's cleared out of danger by Winnipeg, and we're going to have an attacking throw here from Kaw Valley. 46th minute, just getting started here in the second half. Colin Ennis. He'll swing one in. Visconti looking to get on the end of it, but he will not be able to. Kaw Valley controls in the corner and sent back out. Sierra, wearing the captain's armband, comes forward, and it's out for a Winnipeg throw. A muggy, warm night here in Topeka. The Cranes looking to complete a 6-point day and hop on top of the Heartland Division. Sierra playing the long ball. Gettings was hoping for a mistake from the center back, but it was played well. Ray clears it out of trouble, and Winnipeg will have a throw at their half. Ennis does well to clear the ball back to Santiago Sierra. Not a Loffer. That's McGinnis. Tries to get a foot on it, but it goes all the way back to the keeper here on the turf. And Winnipeg will now look to come their way. Winnipeg, one of two Canadian teams in the Heartland Division. As you can imagine, with two Canadian teams and a team in Kansas and a team in Missouri and a team in Wisconsin and a team in Iowa, there's a lot of road trips in this division. The Cranes have two big ones this year. Of course, 2 trips to St. Louis, but those are just down and backs. 1 trip to Des Moines, also a down and back. But they do take 2 big trips. First to Green Bay for a Thursday-Saturday tilt. And then they finish the year with the Canadian swing. So they'll play on a Saturday up in Thunder Bay. It's about a 14-hour drive. And then they'll buzz on over. It's a short little 8 hours across Canada to Winnipeg to play 2 nights later. And that'll end the regular season for Kaw Valley. Cranes looking to get into the playoffs for the first time ever here in their second season. Last year, the Central Conference playoffs were hosted in Des Moines. So if you're the 1 seed in the Heartland Division, you play the 2 seed in the Great Lakes, and vice versa. Des Moines, a perennial power, figures to be a strong contender for the Heartland Division title. But Kaw Valley, with a win today, would make quite the statement out of the gate with 7 points in 3 games, including a pretty dominating performance over Thunder Bay, a team that played in the at that time PDL finals 2 years ago. losing to the Charlotte Eagles. Ennis plays the ball, looking for Visconti, but it'll be caught by the keeper. 50th minute, 5 minutes into the second half. 1-0 to the Cranes. Seeing the bottom right there, Burger Stand, one of our longtime partners here for Kaw Valley. Ennis plays it wide. Thanks to Bo and Cody and Simon and everybody. The ball plays to the keeper. At Burger Stand, a Lawrence institution. Consistently on the top burgers in the nation and the world. I'm pretty partial to their truffle fries, but there's not a bad option on the menu there at Burger Stand. Go see them on Massachusetts. And also in Topeka on College Ave. I'm not sure there's a better motto for a restaurant than burgers, beers, and hospitality. So Winnipeg come out of their shell just a little here in the second half, but Kaw Valley still had the majority of the possession. Only one change so far. Colin Ennis replaced Tommy Fiesel after he created the only goal in the match so far with his shot in the 24th minute. Sam Gettings cleaned up with his left foot. And that's how we got here at 1-0 in the 51st. Here's McGinnis playing that central midfield position. Will offer, going to the corner. Here comes Gettings. He finds Magana. Here's Laurie Lettner. He's going to play one in the box. Did this a lot against St. Louis. It's cleared out by Winnipeg. And it'll go out for a throw. So we're going to have 2 substitutions here for Winnipeg. If I was a better announcer, I'd have numbers and player names for Winnipeg, but I don't. So 2 Winnipeg players in, 2 Winnipeg players out.
Double substitution for the visiting team.
The players aren't the only ones who are amateurs here. Ennis will bring it. 52nd minute. Switch the field to Will Offer. Ennis thought about pulling the trigger. Instead sends it out to Visconti. Ennis will now swing it in. He's got somebody on the back post. Good ball from Colin, but just a little too heavy. Gettings could not get on the end of it. Another sub for Winnipeg. Looks like number 9 for Winnipeg is going to exit. Winnipeg not carrying a big roster for this 6-game road trip they have. Just judging by the bench. Unless I'm missing somebody, this is their last sub. Now there's a guy wearing a t-shirt. I take that back. Unclear if he's available. Winnipeg with their first real opportunity of the second half, quickly snuffed out by Santiago Serra, and here comes Visconti, who has just been incredibly fast on the ball tonight. He finds Magana. To McGinnis. Isaac's going to play it back to Colin Ennis. And we have a nice little rain coming down now. On the attack here, sent across, cleared out. There's some stuff happening in the corner. We're not sure what. Looks like it's going to be a throw for Kaw Valley. Now we're back in frame. Here's Loffer. To Magana. He'll play it to Gibson. And Lettner on the right, who's really been more of an attacking right back than playing defense tonight. Ooh, little miscommunication with Ray. And here comes Winnipeg. Kaw Valley's got to be careful here. And here comes, going to have a 1v1. Sierra's going to try and clear. Good job by Gibson to get back. Great defense by Sierra and Gibson. Oh, no. Almost a mistake there, but Ennis gets it back. And here comes Kaw Valley the other way. So a bit of a heart stopper there. And Kaw Valley gets out of it unharmed. So nice steady rain here in the 55th. In case you're curious if we would have inclement weather and we couldn't continue, the game is official. Visconti gonna have a little chat with the center here as the Winnipeg player's down. So 56 minute. Nice steady rain on this turf. Substitution for the Cranes coming on is Derek Dudley, replacing Sam Gettings, the goal scorer tonight. So Dudley, this Lawrence and Sporting Kaw Valley native, plays at South Dakota School of Mines, number 8. Comes in for the Cranes. Looks like he's about to get his first touch, and he will out here, and he'll send it back to Lettner. 57th minute. Ray to Lettner, to Colin Ennis. Loffer with an in-swinger. Could be dangerous. That's going to go all the way through to David Ray. And a foul, and we're going to have a free kick from a dangerous position here for Kaw Valley.
There was a Crane substitution. Derek Dudley in for Mario.
And here comes the rain even harder. Swinger in for McGinnis. Dudley's going to try and keep it in for the Cranes. McGinnis plays it deep now. Give me a header from Sierra. Oh! Saved just off the line by the keeper. So nice cross into the box from McGinnis. Sierra, on his tall frame, gets a head on it. And almost scores a nice rainy goal. Cross sent across, and dangerous. The keeper gonna be able to get to it, and he will. And they try to break out with Sierra and Gibson both in the box for that corner, but they both do well to full out sprint, shut down that counterattack. 60th minute, 1-0 for Kaw Valley. Wofford here on the near side. Plays it through to Dudley, but just a little too heavy. Here comes Winnipeg. Gonna have their first chance of the second half if they can collect this in the corner. It's gonna be sent across. Headed over and out. Good job by Bryce Gibson marking there in the middle. So 60th minute. 1-0 to the Cranes. Was Filippo Erico. It's a little action in the goal for Kaw Valley. Cranes work up the right side to Magana. Mario finds McGinnis in the middle, and he's going to attack with lots of green in front of him. To Visconti here in the corner. Visconti back to the center. He finds Colin Ennis. Colin. It's dangerous there in the box. Ball's bouncing around. Ping-ponged around. Back out to the center. And looks like Winnipeg escapes. But not just yet. Lettner comes up from his right back position to keep it in. Here's Ray. Ray to Ennis. Colin tries to play it through, but it's deflected. He's looking for Dudley there in the middle. Ooh, Visconti tries to play a creative ball, but Winnipeg snuffs it out. Send it to the middle. And not going to be there in time, and Erico's going to pick it up. I'll get it to Gibson. Dudley to Magana. Now we're back out top to Ennis. Wofford. Will does well to protect himself. Now he's going to break to the corner. And he's taken down outside the box, and we're going to have a free kick right at the top of the 18. Love to see Kaw Valley get a little insurance goal here in this dangerous position. Looks like Visconti's standing over it right now. He's going to walk away. Colin Ennis is now going to fluff the ball up a little bit. Looks like he's going to be the one to take it. So the Kentucky student-athlete, SKC Academy product. Line one up just out of frame here. Tell him to back up just a little bit. And here comes Colin. He swings it in. Back post. It's bouncing around, and it's in! Not sure if we get a number on the goal there. Looks like it's Durant Lettner. Laurie Lettner scores his first goal for Kaw Valley. And there's that insurance goal we just talked about. A nice in-swinger from Colin Ennis. Lettner cleans it up after it bounces around. 2-0 to the home side. So a deserved goal there for Laurie Lettner, who's been really all over the place in this St. Louis match and this match to get the home side on 2-0 now. And if we see a replay of last night's match for Winnipeg, this is when the wheels came off for him a little bit. Checking into the match, Ponti Papagariyov. He's going to give Mario Magana a break. Some few choice words from the Winnipeg coach there as Kaw Valley moves forward. And another foul. It's getting a little chippy here. On the edge of the box again, just smoked out by Winnipeg, but off of a Kaw Valley player, evidently. So Lettner gets the second goal of the night for Kaw Valley. Sam Gettings the first. So Cranes now lead 2-0, 66th minute. The rain has seemed to have subsided, at least for the moment, but Winnipeg is looking to make this interesting. On the attack, Gibson going to look at him, shut him down, and he finally does. And we're going to have a foul on Winnipeg, and they're going to pick up a yellow. And he is unhappy about it. It was a late slide. Thank you, saying I disagree, sir. So we have one of our super fans in front throwing up the yellow card. Reset here with Filippo Erico, the UMKC keeper. Ray back to Gibson as the Cranes now have a 2-goal lead. You're about to think that Winnipeg has to come out of their shell now. Wofford right in front of us. Looks like it's Mason Visconti this time. And the gates have opened. That's 3 for the Cranes. So that's 3 for the Cranes. As we talked about in the first half, if the script was anything in the last night's game, once 1 or 2 came, more were sure to come. And there's still 20 minutes in this one. A lot of hungry Crane players out here, many of them making their first appearance. So that might not be the last goal that we see. 70th minute. Kaw Valley well on their way to a 6-point weekend. As the little girl in front of us just said, we've scored a bunch. 3-0 to the home side. you're still with us, thanks for joining us on a Saturday night for some USL League 2 soccer. Wherever you're at. Last year we had upwards of 1,000 viewers for every match. Ray's going to play one in. Out wide here in the corner. Ping-ponged around a little bit and finds McGinnis at the top. He's going to play the back post. Ooh, headed away. And Winnipeg's going to at least get it out for the moment. And Lettner does well to keep the ball. And Colin Ennis now. He's going to play it wide. Santiago Sierra. Second McGinnis took a boot there. He's going to ask for a sub. Here comes Lettner. On to McGinnis. Colin's going to find Ponte Papagariov, and Isaac's hurt. And we're just going to send it out. Looks like Isaac's cramping up here. And this sub may be for him. So 71st, 3-0 to the home side. 6 goals on the day. Isaac gets stretched out, and that may end his day. Yeah, we have a different sub card, so I assume Kane Scott's going to come in now for McGinnis. Isaac played a stellar 70 minutes, and he'll check out. So Kane Scott checks in for McGinnis. Got the gentleman's restart there. Back to Erico. Rain coming down. 17 and change left here. Sierra says, let's see what's happening on the right side. Finds Lettner. He's going to bounce it back. And here comes Winnipeg. Nope. Goes under his boot, and Kaw Valley has the ball back. Ponte Papagariov scored once this morning on just an absolute missile. You should check out our social media to see that one. Right at the end of the first half to send the Cranes into the locker room. He's over here a little greedy for more. He'd like another. Ponte was just an infectious personality. Lovely person to be around and great player for UMKC and now the Cranes. Big thanks to all the support staff. Our morning match at Rock Chalk Park had the support staff there that had to run a state softball final that got delayed from the night before. They were there for us the night before and just did an excellent job. And then here at Hummer Park with the rain yesterday, they couldn't play any soccer matches for the 4 through 1A state championship. And so their whole staff has been here since 8 o'clock this morning. So we appreciate everybody's support of USL League 2 soccer here in Lawrence and Topeka. It looks like we're going to have a lightning delay.
There goes the camera flash.